Welcome to our first class in Pythagorean music. Today we're going to learn some basic tuning principles. The theme is the number 1. The number 1 in harmony is the same as the number 2. Since that is the same, the number 2 is the same as the number 4. Therefore, the 1 is the same as the number 4, etc. Okay? We can double anything and it will create the same note in music. This is the principle we're going to explore today, starting with the unity, which is tuning to one note. We take the thickest string of the 4-string Pythagorean harp, and we tune it to the same note of our drone, which is a tambura sound, which you hear in the background. That is how we tune it. Lower the note so it is lower than the actual note, slowly raising until you find the same note. The outside note we're going to tune as well to the same note. Yet this string, these 3 strings are all thinner than the first string, so it will be 1 octave higher. So this is the interval of 2 to 1, which we will find is the same note. This tuning exercise may be very easy for some of you, and for others it could take hours. This is the point of the Pythagorean tuning, is to spend those hours necessary to be able to tune one note to itself. You will be able to find a simple tone to use. I'm using the tone Re in order to tune this in a center point of the instrument. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the drone off in order to find the points of the movable bridges. The first bridge exercise is placing the bridge exactly in the middle of the string, and this will create the phenomena of the same note. In case we can't do it visually, which is usually the case, we need to move it and use our ears to be able to tune this string. There it is. The next thing that we're going to do is the 2 to 1. And that also creates, within the same string, the same note, yet 1 octave higher. The same phenomena that we have in a thicker string to a thinner string, we can create in one string by dividing it in 2 parts to 1 part. So approximately in 3 equal parts, and we're doing this just visually, see if we get lucky. There it is. I need to fine tune it. There it is. Okay, we have one more string we're going to tune here with a bridge, and that is the concept of doubling again. And so the 2 to 1 can be doubled to be 4 to 1. And we can find that point in the string. We need to divide the string in 5 equal parts. And we listen again and try to find the sound 2 octaves higher, yet the same note. Almost exactly. There it is. Now, in case I can't find that note so easily, I got very lucky that time. More likely we'll hear something like this. We have to decide which way we'll go. It could be this way or that way, and you need to search. You need to keep looking. There it is. You'll hear the overtones ringing very nicely when you find it. Okay, the next step, I'm going to loosen these strings a little bit, just in order so they're out of tune. So now we're going to put the drone on again, and we're going to be looking for a nice harmonic combination, and this is where we use the intuitive part. There's many different combinations at work, so let's explore and find something that is in our ears harmonic. This is the part of the intuitive ear training in Pythagorean music. Okay, now we have the Pythagorean harp in tune. This may take you longer than I've just done it. It's a very simple, yet we can spend hours really exploring the fine tuning and different types of tuning. So this is the intuitive part, and of course if you have no musical experience, this is a great opportunity to gain creative experience in the music from the very first lesson. So the next thing is a simple exercise, and we're going to study a little bit about how to strike the instrument. Okay? We'll take our thumb and forefinger, put it in the first groove. We'll be striking the instrument approximately an inch on either side. That's the point where it sounds the best. And we'll be jumping, actually lifting our sound out of the strings and using our thumb and forefinger pivoting. That's the most important motion for these type of sticks. Quite different from a drum set player, although also we use the wrist and the elbows. And one at a time at first, practicing the technique. Our other four fingers are just approximately curved around the stick. It's not a good idea to have our fingers out like this. Better to curve them around it, not necessarily touching it. Putting a little bit of pressure right here and rotating the thumb and the forefinger in order to get this sound. It's kind of like a trampoline in the sense that when you actually get exactly to the point of the string, you want to lift the stick up. After playing one at a time, and you're able to actually get that sound, we'll practice it in a steady rhythm. For those in this first lesson that are able to really dominate this technique, you're ready for the next step, which is a simple gravity, where you go up and down, counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.